Here joining us out on set is the head coach of the Golden Eagles, Chuck Davis. Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Very good bounce-back win for you guys.
Definitely needed that one.
What were you, I guess, kind of coming into this game, what were you kind of feeling like with what this team needs to do?
After the last 2 weeks with two good physical teams, we had a good week of practice, kind of a nice reset into fundamentals, getting a little bit tougher. I thought we came in and executed the game plan well, played a lot of younger guys tonight, and came out with a win.
And I know we can always touch on those last 2 weeks. I know those are tough opponents, but this week, Landon Gardner, I know we talked a little bit before you came on here. Could you talk about his performance?
It's his stat line is something I've never heard before. I don't know the exact yardage yet.
Why not?
Haven't statted that one yet. I'd rather be here with you two fellas.
Oh,
perfect.
He had 5 rushes for 5 rushing touchdowns. He was 7 for 7 with 2 touchdown passes. So he did not get tackled tonight.
Wow, that's impressive. Regardless, anyone who that is, that especially your quarterback. I mean, 5 rushing touchdowns?
Yeah.
So let's go just a little bit back to the last 2 weeks. What were those 2 weeks like, and what did it teach you in this team?
Hopefully that's the caliber of team that we're going to see down the road. If we can make a run in the playoffs like we want to. We got out of that healthy, luckily, for the most part. And it taught us that we're going to have to be a little bit tougher and play with a little more, a little more lead up front at times. But with that knowledge and this momentum moving forward, hopefully we can take that to a good opponent next week.
Is it good to have those games maybe early in the season where you want to go up against the best of the best, because you have teams like the Worth Counties, like the North Andrews, that you guys go up against and kind of test where you guys are too, because especially after the season you guys had last year?
I think so. I think after last year we had a little bit of an inflated sense of self-worth at times, and we thought we were a little bit better than maybe we are. And the reality check of the previous 2 weeks was important for us to really get to work this past week.
Where does this team go now from this point? Because obviously this was a big one. Everybody knows what Landon Gardner can do across 8-man football. Is there a way that teams can really slow him down that well? Because, I mean, even in the games you guys have lost, he still finds a way to make plays too.
Yeah, I think as he goes, we go at times. And I think at his best, he's really hard to stop. Obviously, he has good numbers even in our losses, even when we only had 12 points against Worth County. His stat line always looks good. So he's very unselfish when he plays. He likes to give other guys a chance to be successful, and he would rather win the game and have 0 carries and 0 passes if that's what it takes. So we're just going to keep plugging along, watching film, and doing the best we can.
Bishop LeBlond picking up a big win tonight, but you had brought us something. Maybe
a little gift.
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. Davis's plants were such a hit last time that she wanted me to bring you one of your own.
That is awesome.
I like it.
Yes.
Let's move it just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we can see it.
We're going to water it, probably too much.
Okay.
And
it requires very little sunlight.
And if Mitchell's gone a week, we have the replacement.
Yeah, I think I could keep it alive. So we'll see how it looks.
I think you can.
Weeks.
I believe in you.
We're just going to have a weekly segment where we just water the plant after a highlight or something.
Yeah.
I'll make sure she lets you know the care options for you.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.